Alright guys, what's going on? It's Shram here and welcome back to another video I got for you guys today. Today I am bringing you week 6, I almost said week 3, that was weird. Week 6 of my Texans connected franchise. As you can see here, DeAndre Hopkins is still out for 5 more weeks, which is rough. He's easily our best offensive player, I think. But on a good note, Greg Mance is back on the team. I don't remember if he was back last week or not. But also, Whitney Mercilus is out, much like real life, but I think in real life he's out for like the whole season, or at least longer than 4 weeks. I'm not entirely sure though. But like I mentioned earlier, Greg Mance is back at right tackle for us, so that's nice. And then Caleb Brantley is back at defensive tackle for us, which is also nice. I mean, he's not amazing, but he's young, and I wanted him to get some reps, and he's also a rookie, so that's pretty nice. At least J.J. Watt and Jadeveon Clowney are not hurt. That is huge on the defense, and at least Deshaun Watson is not hurt on the offense. That's nice too. But when DeAndre Hopkins comes back, we will be a much happier organization because then we can probably put up more points. But anyway, we have to bring back Jay Prosh here. I'm actually able to sign him now. I don't remember if I attempted earlier and he just didn't accept it, because I remember talking about that before, but maybe I just mentioned that I want to bring him back when I'm able to. I'm not sure though. But we do succeed in bringing back Jay Prosh, and we do succeed in bringing back Greg Mance. Jonathan Joseph, I'm definitely going to hold off on. I don't think I want him. Also though, these are just the rest of the people that we can bring back. We just can't negotiate with them quite yet. But anyway, here is the game. We're playing against the Browns, who actually have a decent offensive rank at 13, and the reason for this is because Ninja Cheese is the owner of this team. You know, we're supposed to play, but he was not able to find time to play, which is fine. I mean, that happens, right? It happens to all of us pretty much. Just too busy and stuff like that. So yeah, I was not able to find time to play with him, so I was forced to play against the computer. But anyway, I really wanted to play against Ninja Cheese. I thought that was going to be fun, but maybe next season, or maybe if his team can make the playoffs and our team can make the playoffs. The Browns aren't looking the best right now because he actually was unable to do a lot of his games recently, so they just got simmed, so of course he got screwed over and got the losses. I'm pretty sure he won most of... I'm pretty sure he won all of the games that he actually played, but here's this nice cinematic. J.J. Watts, I think, was before Jadeveon Clowney there. Maybe not. I think it says 15-5, so I think it's Benardrick McKinney, but Jadeveon Clowney was coming out of the tunnel as well. But Deshaun Watson, of course, is the quarterback. Over 1,000 yards. I think that says 10 touchdowns and 4 picks. Not a bad season. I would like to get the yardage up, but that's kind of difficult to do in these short-ish kind of quarters. Plus, Lamar Miller is running the ball very well. Speaking of Lamar Miller, handoff goes to him on 2nd and 8, and he picks up a decent amount of yards, gets the first down, picks up about 8, maybe 8.5. He's having a very good start to the season. It would be nice if we can continue this into the later parts of the season. 1st and 10 now. I think this might be the first throw for Deshaun Watson. He lobs one out to Akeem Hunt, I think that is. And Hunt gets absolutely rocked, fumbles the ball, but the player from the Browns is not able to recover it inbounds, so it stays the Texans football. 3rd and 6 now on the Texans' first offensive drive of the game. This is just the first drive of the game in general. Deshaun Watson slings it over the middle to Jalen Strong, able to pick up some extra yardage after the catch there, which was nice. Picks up the first down very convincingly. 3rd and 18 now after a couple sacks, and I think there might have been like a false start or something. It was like a weird bunch of plays, but Deshaun Watson throws an absolute laser to Charles Johnson, I think that might be. That is Charles Johnson. His goal came up on the bottom, but 2nd and goal now for the Texans, trying to look to score or something. Deshaun Watson throws it over the middle to, I almost said Lamar Miller. That was not Lamar Miller. That was Jalen Strong. My apologies. But 3rd and goal. Here we go, Lamar Miller's back. Speaking of him, he takes the pitch here. Nice block on the edge by maybe the fullback, maybe that was Jay Prosh, maybe that was a left tackle. I'm not entirely sure. I didn't really see who it was. And Lamar Miller is able to run into the end zone for the touchdown. Out trots Deshaun Kaiser now, the rookie quarterback out of Notre Dame. I think he was a 2nd-round draft pick if I'm not mistaken. Obviously, he's the one starting for the Browns, especially since Ninja Cheese is the owner. He wants him to try to develop if he could. But Deshaun Kaiser, dropping back, trying to look for somebody to throw to, just runs into his own guy, falls over, gets up, and gets welcomed by J.J. Watt. Welcome to the NFL. He probably had a couple of those moments already, though. But J.J. Watt is able to come in for the sack. His first of the game. 2nd and 10 now for the Texans after the punt. Deshaun Watson rolls out, trying to find somebody open, cannot, but gets absolutely rocked by maybe Jamie Collins, I want to say. I don't know who number 51 is. It's either Jamie Collins or Christian Kirksey. I want to guess. I can't really read the jersey numbers or the last name on the jersey from here. But Deshaun Watson drops back to pass, unloading a deep shot to his speedy young wide receiver, Will Fuller, out of Notre Dame. I'm pretty sure he went to Notre Dame, along with DeShone Kizer, of course. They're probably friends. They're probably chilling. I don't know. But 1st and 10 now for the Browns after that really long touchdown. DeShone Kizer checks it down to Josh Gordon, who picks up about 8 yards. Actually, 9 yards. That was DeShone Kizer's first completion of the game. And it went to Josh Gordon. 2nd and 1 now. Texans are blitzing on this play, trying to stop the run. But DeShone Kizer actually dumps it off to Isaiah Crowell out of the backfield, and he's able to pick up a 1st down. And he actually gets hurt on that play. He does eventually return to the game, so he's not out for very long. Duke Johnson does not have to fill in for him for, the entire game. I'm pretty sure, I don't know exactly when Isaiah Crowell comes back, but I definitely remember him coming back. But DeShone Kizer on 3rd and 16 throws an absolute laser to the sideline, able to find his receiver on the out route. Very nice play call there. Completely just found a gap in the Texans zone. But 3rd and 10 now. The Browns are trying to set up a screen for Duke Johnson. Pretty much his specialty is receiving. He's actually a decent runner too, but I feel like he's a better receiving back. He's not able to pick up the 1st down, so the Browns are forced to punt once again to this Texans offense. That was actually a really nice punt. I think it was at like the 9-yard line. But Lamar Miller is able to take the handoff outside to the left, make a man miss, and run forward for a whole lot of yards. For 34 yards, that completely ups his yards per carry because he was actually kind of struggling before that. But 1st and 10 now for the Texans here. What are they going to do? They're trying to draw. I've actually been really enjoying using draw plays in this year's Madden. I remember previous Maddens, I've never used those plays, but this year they actually work a lot. 3rd and 1 now, relying heavily on Lamar Miller to pick up this 1st down. Just relying heavily on Lamar Miller on this drive in general. He's definitely been the MVP of this offense, I think. Him and DeAndre Hopkins are up there for the MVP of the offense. Lamar Miller is able to pick up the 1st down. Now it's 3rd and 9. Deshaun Watson dropping back, throwing to Jalen Strong, who is actually really good on that route. He gets open a lot and is always able to pick up some extra yards after the catch, which is always nice to see from a receiver. 3rd and 8 now. At the 10-yard line, trying to get something going, but Deshaun Watson, can I please pronounce his name? He gets sacked, and the Texans take a field goal. It's 1st and 10 now for the Browns. I think it's the first play of their drive. Hands it off to Duke Johnson, who makes a man miss. I was pretty much just trying to make sure they didn't score, or I should say Andre Hal was trying to make sure. I think that was Hal and not Gilchrist. He was trying to make sure they didn't score, but with 1 second left, DeShone Kizer lobs up a pass. Daddy Nicholas comes in with the interception, and he's going to take this for a 43-yard interception touchdown. That was a mistake by the rookie and a very nice play by Nicholas there. He's been filling in for Whitney Merciless very well. It's going to be rough to try to start Merciless again, but of course I will. Anyway, though, Isaiah Crowell takes the first handoff of the second half. Able to pick up about 8 yards. There we go. He's back in the game now. So he was only out for about a quarter, I think. I don't really remember what was wrong, but, he wasn't out for that long. Third and two now. Isaiah Crowell tries to take the handoff up the middle, but J.J. Watt is having absolutely none of that. Gets a nice tackle for loss, maybe. I don't know, but at least just a tackle. 3rd and 1 now on the 21-yard line. After the punt, Lamar Miller takes the handoff. Is just, able to go right up the middle. Has some nice blocking, has a nice hole, but somebody is hurt. I think that might be... I'm not even sure. I know Suafilo got hurt at some point in this game. I don't remember when that was, though. But 3rd and 7 now. Deshaun Watson trying to drop back, find somebody open. He slings it to his speedy receiver, Will Fuller, the 5th. It's kind of strange that he's the 5th. But anyway, Will Fuller comes up with the first down catch. Very nice play there. 1st and 10 now. Deshaun Watson gets the ball, drops back, looking for somebody to throw it to. What does he do here? He throws it up to Braxton Miller, the quarterback converted wide receiver. I think he was a quarterback for Ohio State, if I am not mistaken, and now he is a wide receiver, and he comes up with a huge play there. Nice catch. Not as much separation as Deshaun Watson thought he was going to get, but anyway, 3rd and goal now. Deshaun Watson takes the snap, rolls out, slings it to Braxton Miller once again. I think that is the man who got him all the way down the field deserves a touchdown there, and what a throw by Deshaun Watson on the run. Pretty much a perfect throw. 2nd and 9 now for the Browns. They're trying to get something together, at least get some points. They don't want to get shut out here. That's a bit embarrassing, but DeShone Kizer has a whole lot of time. He dumps it off to Corey Coleman, I think that is, and he gets absolutely rocked, and I think the player that hit him actually got hurt. I don't know. I know Jadeveon Clowney gets hurt at some point. That might have been him too. I'm not even too certain. But 3rd and 5 now. DeShone Kizer is able to dump it off to his receiver and get a first down, and then somebody else gets hurt there. A whole lot of injuries this week. 1st and 10 now for the Browns. What are they going to try to do? They have to try to get at least some points, right? They want to at least get a field goal in this game, but Isaiah Crowell takes the handoff to the outside. Nobody can get to him in time, and he's able to get a first down and get about 12, 13-ish yards. And Jadeveon Clowney, as you can see there, did get hurt, but I think he returns in this game at some point, so that is fortunate. 3rd and 7 now for the Browns. DeShone Kizer trying to look for anybody to throw to. Rolls out. elects to take it himself, tries to make a man miss, but is not able to, and he goes down before he gets the first down. It's 4th and 1, so the Browns will have to try to settle for a field goal if they can make it, but Cody Parkey, I think the kicker is, misses the field goal. I think it's Cody Parkey. Last time I checked, I think he was on the Browns. Not entirely sure, though, but he misses the field goal, so they still have 0 points. 3rd and 4, though, Deshaun Watson pitches it to Lamar Miller, tries to make a man miss, cannot do that, but that run puts him over 100 yards once again on the game, which is nice to see. Lamar Miller has 103 yards, I think, and a touchdown, which is, very nice to see. 3rd and 3 now. Jalen Strong just catching the little drag routes over the middle of the field. It's always wide open. He beats his man. He's just really consistent on those routes. He's actually a very nice receiver. I'm liking using him a lot. I think he's going to stay at least starting for this team for a while, I think. But 1st and 10 now, Dante Foreman, however you pronounce that, gets his 3rd handoff of the game and is able to take it for a 23-yard touchdown. I think that might be his first career rushing touchdown. I know it said it there in Madden, but Madden messes up with that sometimes, so I think that actually might be his first touchdown of the year. And of course, he's a rookie, so it's his first career rushing touchdown. But DeShone Kizer is able to find his receiver there over the middle of the field and get a first down. 2nd and 1 now, just trying to get some kind of points for pride purposes, I think. Keep the confidence up and not make the confidence go so far down. But another player gets injured there. Not exactly sure who that was, but it's 38-0 now. The game is essentially over. Only 55 seconds left. Just trying to get some reps together. Pretty much treating this like a practice, I'm sure, at this point, but Isaiah Crowell gets the dump-off pass, able to pick up a couple yards. The Texans are just playing some bend, don't break defense. There's no reason to play aggressively right now. Just kind of chill back, play some soft zones, let them complete whatever they want, but just try to, not let them score, and that's exactly what happens. Kevin Johnson, the very young cornerback out of Wake Forest, I want to say. That's where he went to college. Shout out to Bengal too, because I know Kevin Johnson gave Bengal Designs a shout out in his one video or something. I don't know, but that is the end of the game. The Texans come out with a win, 38-0 against the Browns. I'm sure this game would have been dramatically. I tried to say drastically and dramatically at the same time, and it turned to dramatically. I'm going to use that word, all right? This game would have been dramatically different if Ninja Cheese was able to play against me. That was really bad. That was just really bad word formation. But anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. The Texans continue their win streak. I think that's 3 games in a row. Very, very, very solid defense these past couple of weeks. But anyway, once again, thank you guys very much for watching, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.